muted, because of course I am. Okay. I'm dying. Sorry, that's pretty normal. Alright. New season. Why is it 1080? Am I not streaming 1080? No, it's just default 720 for some reason. But I'm waiting for an update on the laptop so that I can run the map. For now, we're going to take a look at everything else. So the first thing I noticed, because I opened it last night, so I noticed that they're using the new China theme for the splash screen, as well as on Steam. So obviously the update happened. First thing I noticed was they brought you to the sponsor screen. Because there's this annoying little tab up here that doesn't ever fucking clear, and you can go to your sponsor. You can now choose your sponsor. Noticeably, CNS is missing, which is weird because they are the officially recognised sponsor of the finals for 2 seasons, season 2 and season 7, if I remember rightly. Also, because VIA is an official sponsor, which does have a progression track, which is not a great start. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough. So yeah, you've got to pick between these 9 instead of CNS. I would have been more than happy to completely dedicate to specifically CNS for the rest of my time playing the finals, but I guess that's not allowed because fuck CNS, I suppose, on behalf of Embark. Thank you, Embark. So you have got Alpha Actor, Dissonant, Engimo, Holto, Assault, Osbuse, Trentella from last season, Via and Volpe. I've got the Iron Man glove from Volpe from, I think that was also season 7. And yeah, I've got some progression on some of them because obviously you did those. On the Legacy Battle Passes, you can now access Season 6's Battle Pass. Legacy Pass, which I actually I think this was the first season that I started actually buying Battle Passes. I did, when I, whoops, I did some of Season 1. Like, you can see there's stuff that I'm missing, but at the same time, if you go up to like, I don't actually think I have this skin, I just don't think it's something in the price for it. Unless it was free, in which case it was like part of the free pass. For example, I know for a fact I have these from Season 1. Because at the time throwing knives were busted, and yeah. I bought Legacy Pass Season 2 and Season 7 because I wanted more CNS shit, obviously run it. I think Season 3 I actually got gifted. I'm not 100%, I'd have to go back and check. Because I have completed that. And I skip over Season 4 because even though I played during Season 4, at least I think I did, I'm not 100%, so I don't believe I've actually got this skin. Oh, do I? I don't know, maybe it was just the time when I had the free pass again. See, there's like, I've got some stuff. Blaze Bravery for consistency. I don't know what that does, if anything. But I bought Season 5 specifically for this reload for the F car. Because I wanted it. And obviously then from Season 6, 7 and 8 I actually have owned. And of course, this season's one will become available, no doubt, in Season 12, assuming the game lives that long. I got my ranked, my World Tour rewards, which was like 150 PRs, which isn't a hell of a lot, but whatever, I guess. That's what you get for loyalty to a game, I guess. They've changed something about World Tour, although I'm not entirely sure what it is. I guess they've just removed quick play and just put a rank on everything now. So that's annoying because that's going to make people even more sweaty because it means we now have leaderboards for every game mode. Like, so even in like casual game, quote unquote casual game modes like Power Shift, you're gonna have people from who are at the majors in lobbies with low rank casual players who just want to play these game modes for fun. Now getting completely stomped by people who are part of, you know, like like quote unquote professional level 3 stacks. And that's why they are highlighted in green, because obviously they are part of something that Embark endorse and know about. So we're going to get a lot more of people seeing 3 stacks of pulsaring and doing quick cash, which is going to be bullshit, because what the fuck do you do about that? That doesn't look like it's changed much. They haven't done anything with this. I think they just sort of quote-unquote forgot that fucking plans exist and just haven't given us anything else to play with for this. So I guess whatever. It's always nice. Does that change? No, it doesn't change this. In the store, I love they've removed the esports thing, because now everything is the esports. The store has some new stuff. There's a 2nd anniversary bundle, which comes with which doesn't make sense for a P90 or the Shack, or I think the M11 is the only one that makes sense to be here, because you'd imagine it would be classic guns getting a new skin. So the M11 makes sense, but the P90 came out last season and was banned during majors. The Shack came out I think like 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons ago. So you probably want, like for something like this, you probably go with, if you were going 1 medium, 1 light, 1 heavy, you'd probably go like the Louis gun or the M60. I think the M60 was season 1. The M11 is fine, it's basically the strongest gun in the game without compare. And for medium, probably the FCAR or maybe the AKM, so it has a classic skin. You also get, I still don't understand stickers, and you also get 1150 multi-bucks. You also get the Season 9 starter pack, which comes with the sword, which of course being on the light class makes it busted. The CL40, which is slowly falling off because everybody brings APS now, as at least a side gadget. And the SA-1216, which I imagine only gets one of these because it was like one of the most commonly used guns during majors, and on heavy the other gun for them was the Shack. In this season they've done some stuff where your tablet can now have like different screens on it, which I guess is fine. I'll probably pick up the new contestant pack, not because I care about the gear, but because it comes with 1500 multi-bucks, which is a lot. Like, you don't even get that much for playing regularly anymore, so... Actually, I don't think you get that much for playing at all. You don't get anything for playing. Like, it's like with Hearthstone, where if you're a long-term player, you get fuck all, but if you drop the game for months, and then return to it, you get an odds-on pretty decent deck. Oh, this is still available? They just made it... Well, no, it's a champion set, so... Which you're going to see a lot of Wallet Warriors using. This is not going to be used by anybody who's legitimately part of the Grand Majors. But who cares? The only thing that might tempt me for this is, again, the multi-bucks, since the only way to get those is through money. These do not interest me at all, because they're part of... You know, and I don't know what they come with, probably... I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't look bad. And of course the repeater, which was the primary weapon for the medium class during the World Majors. I don't really have any specific loyalty. I do like some of the skins, but I didn't really enjoy the majors. It was very boring and proved that the matter is extraordinarily stale beyond belief. To the point where I don't even know why they bothered giving the FAMASA skin at all. Like, one person used it and the announcers laughed at them for using it. Because obviously, like, if you're a medium now and you're not playing the repeater or the FCAR, you're doing it wrong. Not really. I'm not a fan of anything there. Oh, that's got 93R, most buffed weapon in the game, which also got another buff this season. Because of course it did. Like, they nerfed it a couple of times. But it means nothing because the range of it isn't the issue. It's the fact that you can melt a heavy in like 3 shots with it. Okay, I guess King Zero didn't do enough to get any weapon skin dedicated to him. I kind of like the electric blue on this. Don't like the branding. And again with 93R. So yeah, these are kind of just like, this is just expensive garbage basically. Like, there are, like I said, there are some nice skins, but like they're kind of ruined by the fact that they are specific to a team that is part of the Grand Majors, which was like probably one of the most boring events I've seen this year. See, I like the metallic blue on that. Like, you look at it from this side, minus the sticker and all that shit, it's not bad. Same with the FCAR. I mean, I wouldn't use this over either of my current favourite skins for it, but they're quite cool. Again, that's quite nice. But take off the branding and it'd be even better, in my opinion. Christmas shit. No. Oh, Kish would love that. Literal no dad Christmas pants. Chestnuts roasting on open face. I should send these to Kish anyway. Just like ruin his day. Snowman head. Well, I have hair, so you ain't gonna see those. What else is new? This is old. This is old as fuck. Not 100% sure on that. It looks like he took out the, what is that? Is this throwing knives? No, it's a dagger skin. This should have been pizza instead of cheese. 400 credits for a hat. Yeah, I don't think so. They're saying that there are some stupid things. Now, this is probably my favorite thing. I saw this last night. And the best thing about it is the fucking reload animation is the toaster popping up. And then reloading it with more toast. Basically, the P90 is just like Mbog's joke gun, effectively. Like, they're just using it as a sort of like laughing stock weapon. What is that for? Vanish bomb. Ah, I see vanishing. Hey son, how you doing? Just looking at the new season stuff. God, I hate that. That's so gaudy. Yikes. Card bored to death, just like me watching the majors. I know, I kind of fuck with... No, okay. You see, I kind of normally don't mind, like, asymmetric designs. But, like, with something like this, why not just have it on both hands? What gun is this? This is a heel beam. No, it's a FAMAS. That's kind of ugly. How you doing? Yes, a big spoon. One day I will get that. I don't really like playing heavy with the sledge, but that's funny as fuck to me, so... Well, that looks so nice. That is actually really nice. It's not as nice as Charmalor, but it is nice. And then they give it to 2 other crap guns as well. And then you got the big bonk hammer. And I think this is this one's a revolver and this one's just a sword skin. They're just sticks you find in the wood. They've still got Wireline, which is probably one of my favourite, like... This is one of my favourite set of skins that I will never fucking use. Like, 'cause it looks cool, but at the same time it's on so many guns that I will just... I mean, the Cerberus gets a really nice skin this season anyway, so... Again, I want this kind of glitchy effect over more shit. Honestly, like, it works really well, and they could do it, they just don't. And that's disappointing to me. Also, this actually does come with that really nice Shack skin that I don't have. I've got the XP54 version of this skin. It's just so nice. They should do more of that. It's a watch of watches. Scotty once zoomed in and saw himself sipping produce in real time. The ray gun is back as a sniper. Does it have unique animations? It does. That's fair. Okay. Slimatron is back in the store. It's literally just a Gundam. Oh, and Hammerhead's back as well. Basically anything that comes with super credits or whatever they're called, I'm tempted by, even though I probably won't. Like, although if I won the lottery, I'd just buy all the skins. I'd just buy all the cosmetics and I never have to worry again. I saw somebody with his head and their name was literally like Furry, and I'm like, okay, we need to bully that guy out of the game. I think, yeah, I got these. These are good as fuck. Although, one of the things that kind of bothers me about every set of, like, every time you use these, is you only get, like, so you get one charm, which is here, that isn't on this gun, and you get one sticker, which is here, that is not on that. I think that, considering they're matched guns, it should have both. What's this? All drip, 0 daylight. Okay, that is certainly a thing. Got it. A cut down AKM. And that's it. Okay. You get a little steel chair. Reminds you of Devil May Cry. Yeah, actually, they're right. That does. I've kind of pixelated AK. Doom shotgun. Okay. Inner Spark. A set that, in my opinion, would be far nicer if they put it on different guns except for the revolver. That revolver skin looks great. On the Shack and this, it kind of just looks like a Fortnite skin. I've already got the face for this. I bought this separately because I got Metro Drifter and I was like, what goes with this? And this goes with this. M11 skin. Shield chair. This is an ugly set. This is quite cool. Like, I might, like, honestly, like, with all the little engravings and shit, this is kind of how the SH1900 should look, in my opinion, by default. I got the Ospu's bottle for the incendiary grenade. I had to. Worth it. Flame Fusion. These are literally just Fortnite skins. I'm pretty sure there's literally an alternative skin that's identical in Fortnite itself. Prison Break. This is the other one. This is a nice set. Very nice indeed. Wings? No, I got better wings than these. Okay, there's 23 animations. Show games? What's that? Oh, that's the SA12. The junk pack. Shaken or... I don't know, that seems like an unnecessarily long animation to reload. Some of these, like, animations really hit the spot, but then some are just fucking garbage. Comparatively. I got this one, I had to buy this. Simply because, where's the reload? No. There you go. Fine. Bunch of bullets. There you go. I had to buy that one, and I've already got... I got the haptic reloads, because you've got to have haptic reload on the Akimbo. And I think, is this where you get the haptic reload for the... No, but the Louis gun also does have a haptic reload. I also got, I've got Prairie Spin from here. There is one on the Season 1 Battle Pass I do not have. Which I need. Yeah, Snap Cycle, there you go, there's a haptic reload for the pistol, for the revolver. And it's just the same animation whether it's full or not. Other than that, is there anything else really? Very utilitarian looking ARN. That's another ARN skin. Enemy player. I imagine the name of the player you just eliminated comes up on there. That's pretty sick. These... It says steel directive, but they're not steel. They're white, so that's boring. Kinetic Flare is beautiful. I had to buy the FCAR skin because it says from CNS with love. I would love to buy this whole bundle because, like, holy shit, it looks amazing. But I only use like one of the guns on it, which is the FCAR, so probably not doing that anytime soon. Also adjuster, that looks like carbon fiber print. Yeah, that's carbon fiber print. I love carbon fiber aesthetic. It's just beautiful to look at. And you got, oh, that's a CNS set. Except they only gave it to like 4 things, and all 4 of those things suck. Oh, okay. M11 repeater. I was testing with a repeater last night because I was bored. I might be trying that later. In like Hold on Impact. This is where I got. This is the set I got. Because yeah, you get the XP54 version of that Shack skin. And I also use the. I actually use this one as well because I don't have a really nice skin for Flamethrower. And then I am not tempted by this in the slightest. This looks like a waste of 3,000 credits. Marble Monarch is nice because the other side of it, let me find it. Got all the gold ones. Where's the other one? Okay, I hate that. I thought it looked cooler, but I didn't notice. Oh, they've taken out the other Marble Monarch set. So there was also a black marble set, but like, and the silencer is in that actually. And I always think that like for black marble to work, the blacks have to be really deep, but these are a little more like a grey. They're too soft for me. Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll do a little bit of TDM. We'll get through some of these first. I won't be buying the Battle Pass today, but I'll be buying it at some point. Or maybe what I will do is buy that beginner's bundle, which is I don't really care about anything else in it. I just want the 1500 fucking in-game currency. But fuck my life. Where did it go? I'm going blind, I cannot see it anymore. Oh, there you go, no contestant pack. Hold on, let me just turn off the display. I spend money. Okay, at least it'll... I just need to hide the screen, so... I don't think it actually doxes me, but it's, you know, obviously safer to do it than anything else. Yep, I agree. Oh, my security code. Funny little numbers on the back of my card, which I know off the top of my head. Yeah, it's only because it uses my old email address that I don't even fucking still use. More than anything else. So, yeah, I kind of don't want that to be seen by anyone. Oh look, I got more points. I don't even know what the fuck to do with Steam points. I've got like 80,000 Steam points, I don't know what to do with them. Alright, is this the correct monitor? Okay, so I've now got more multi with the in-game currency. Let's see. So this is what? Multi-device. Oh, okay, so we've got a whole setup for it now. Is there a CNS one? There is a CNS one. That's such a waste of fucking money. Of course. Hello frame. From CNS will load. Oh, this is free. Okay, I'll take that. And they gave the CNS one to us for free, but not like the nice CNS one. That's so crap. Otherwise, I think we've got everything. I might get the, I might also get this. I might just straight up get the Season 1 pass, even though... What was it I wanted off this? There was something I definitely wanted on this. I want that animation anyway. That's boring. Would I seriously just be buying it for that one thing? Oh, I kind of like this. This is pretty cool. But like, you have to get to like page fucking 5 for one thing. I want this skin for the Lewis gun eventually. I like that. The way it looks. I've got these already. Brick. Stumpnose Revolver and Adelia, of course. And you get Red Adelia. Which now just looks silly. Because on this one you got the actual Adelia, and then like it's not even Red Adelia, it's just your dude in a fucking that. Okay. Right, Daily Club. Deal 2500. I think one of my dailies is just deal 3k damage, 3500. So yeah, we do Model 1887 or Pike 556. Shotguns on melee weapons, 200 damage with mines, gas or fire. Oh yeah, they nerfed pyro grenades as well, which pyro mines. We'll do some power shift. Why can't I track that contract now? That's just stupid. Whatever it is they did. What's up? Okay, I'll just do flat power shift. You can't track these contracts anymore at all, which I think is stupid. Alright, so we're gonna track that one. Hit an opponent with a reader box or catch box once. What is that outside? Might be nothing. Unless the doorbell just went, in which case it's definitely something. Alright, play 3 games. You can't track these either? What? Soon? Oh, it's not 11 AM yet. I can't. I don't even think I can complete these yet. Alright, let's pick a fucking disgusting, ugly sponsor that which I absolutely will not care about. So it's not CNS, which is like, imagine getting raped that badly. I know that sounds like a hyper exaggeration, but like, literally, why wouldn't CNS be a sponsor when they've literally been a sponsor? It doesn't make sense to me at all. It's like, fuck you, CNS. I guess I may as well go with the one that's closest to completion, which is Holto. Even though I really, really couldn't care less. Look at that ugly ass skins for Via, man. That's so gross. That's just basic, and you only get one. No, you get one more gun skin at the highest level, and it's just a static color change. So yeah, I guess Holto is probably where we go for now. I don't really like it, but maybe I just don't sign with any until they fucking give us CNS. I'll protest. Like, genuinely, like, that's so dodgy. Why the fuck do they do that, man? Oh yeah, with the Battle Pass. Yeah. I'm probably not changing up. I couldn't hate that anymore if I tried. Oh, they got facial makeup now. The moon. The new skin for the Vanishing Bomb. I imagine this is what Husky's going to be playing for. It's got a cape. Capes are cool. And then you've got the oh, this one's actually free on the Battle Pass. That's a thing. Green Marble V9S. Yes, this is very premium stuff right here. Little Green Marble Rabbit. More multi-bug. I think they should. I think that one of the things that should be just like prerequisite is like you get some multi-bucks every level. Genuinely. Like, it gives people the chance to actually earn shit. Not really, no. Oops. Nice AK-47 skin. It's got that sort of like gold dust coming off it. And you got just a basic ugly one. Premium. What's this? Okay. I don't know if they mixed up Chinese with Japanese because that looks like the kanji for water. I played enough Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Okay, I quite like that. Sword tricks. A watch. Yeah, it's gonna take a pretty decent watch to like get me off the to get me off the one that I'm currently using. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's like taking a decoration off a Christmas tree and just like shaking it about. A Shaq 50 skin. Okay. And then this. Actually, this is the only time I think that the non-ultimate one actually looks okay too. It's like not overbearingly designed. A lot of them get really like. I mean, this isn't too bad. Like this is quite nice as well. Like very simple, clean lines. Background. Throwing knives. Oh, they finally gave the throwing knives a second animation, but I wonder if they'll be locked to the default skin. Because you see, the throwing knife skins, the throwing card, the playing card throwing knife skin has a unique animation, in the same way as the sword has a unique animation. Okay. Throwing knife skin that I will never use because I have the playing card skin. I'll have to ask you what that means. Again, it's a cape, but on the legs instead of the back. Black koi drifter. Slip into dark and move like a koi cutting upstream, calm on the surface, deadly underneath. And the basic one is just really shit, comparatively. But that looks amazing, and it has this new effect, the gold dust effect of them, which is also on all the weapons. And you got a horrible BFR skin. Oh yeah, didn't they nerf? I think they nerfed the BFR again. It was too good against lights, so they have to keep nerfing it. See, I appreciate this, but like the rest of it is like overdone to fuck. Ammo check for it. Okay. Chamber check, that's it. New skin for the ARN. Again, nothing too offensive. And then on the free one is, yep, okay. You see, I think that they've stopped pushing for how cool things can be in this game. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's huge. Like, a lot of things, like, are still... Wait, you get an emote instead? I love that every couple of seconds, one of them will just land on her head. Like, if you watch, like, the hair, like, it's just, like, boinking off the head. Yeah, this is fine. Also looks like the coins are random where they land. Let me see. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to frame by frame it. But it looks like it's random. Or at least semi-random, because obviously it's in an enclosed space. I don't think I've seen one hit the back of the head yet. Or bounce back up like that. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's definitely random. That's pretty cool. I'm willing to, you know, go. Like, Furry Fury. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get a lot more furries in this game. I'm gonna bully all of them. Jesus fuck. What is this? You see, I like how most of it is like China shit, and then you get this. How is this anything to do with ancient China? And you get like just random dudes. Tiny little garlic? I don't know what this is meant to be. May cause your opponents to hesitate before eliminating you. If there was like an animation on that, would be funnier, I think maybe. Alright. MGL-32, a gun that is so like unrepresented. I don't even know why they bothered giving it a skin. And you get this even uglier fucking skin for it, which I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if we're moving into like racism territory or if it's just like comparatively, like you can literally just see the underside of it being like the GL. Panda. I will never use these. I'll never use back bling. I don't use it on Fortnite and I don't use it here. Little panda earrings that you can't see because I have hair. This random panda dude. Again, I'm mostly in this just for the fucking the effect, gold dust effect. Honestly, this might be the only time that I think the premium is better than the ultimate. Like, yeah, sure you get panda head, but on this one you get like a little panda guy that sits on your shoulder. That's quite cool. What the fuck is this? This is one of the weapon things. Like, you put that on your weapon. Okay, we're getting to dragons soon. Dragon Rise Inc. A fierce dragon spirit left every step we take in the arena. Where is it? Is it a face tattoo? Or is it an arm tattoo? I do not see it. Oops, shit. Right, what? Oh, right. Oh, that's pretty sick. Whoa, I like that. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty sick. That fucks pretty hard. I like that. I won't never use that. Alright, this is for flamethrower. Okay. Very nice. Which means this will be the premium is a Cerberus skin. Honestly, I fuck with this skin. I think this should have been like a default skin from the start. That looks really nice, even just for like a non, like super premium skin. Like, that is very, very nice. Flaming sword. Oh, it's an emote, not an actual animation. Not bad. Okay. Oh, the actual sword, it requires a sword. Cool. More multi-bucks. Okay, we've got Dynasty Breaker. Okay, that's pretty cool. Plus, like, basically, if you ever get a cape, it becomes like 10% cooler. And you get... Oh, even this one isn't that bad. Actually, I think I prefer this one. Like, the gold is nice, but I think the red goes really well there. Like, you gotta drip it out in this game. I think that's the rules. It's like in everything else, you gotta like properly drip it out. This is drip. Even like for the basic version, and that's free at level 96. That's probably like, if you're playing free, this is probably the best thing you can push for this season, because that's huge. That looks really nice. Ospu's throwing knives, I'll never use those. I never use any of this shit because it's like sponsor branded, and unless it's CNS. We're back with Volpe. Okay. Red sword. Become a ginger. You see, they took something that was really cool, but now it sucks because it's red. And then finally... okay. The best part is I've already got the Iron Man glove from Season 7. I kind of, like, I'm never a big fan of it. Like, I appreciate the, like, samurai aesthetic, but at the same time, I always really dislike when it's in games, like, where it's not, like, the main thing. I'm not worried about dropping the controller because the controller will break. I'm worried about dropping the controller because the floor might break. Okay, so you can't track dailies. I'm still waiting for the dailies to tick over. Maybe it's because I haven't properly done it. Okay, let's take a look at patch notes. I haven't looked at patch notes since the start of Season 8, so that's like 3 months. Alright, new map, Fang Wai is built for spectacle, elevated walkways. I'm waiting for the laptop to boot up the finals as well, and then I'll be able to run a bit of the new city map, because it looks fucking insane. Towering structures all blend together for the ultimate variety. The latest addition to the arena is built from the ground up to smooth destruction, combining everything we've learned from the past 2 years. except for balancing, most likely, to create a battleground that puts dynamism on the center stage. Oh, here we go. What's this? This installed version of NVIDIA graphics card has been known to... It doesn't matter because the game started anyway. Alright. Distinct zones with strong individual personalities who draw from multiple real-world locations in China, such as Hong Kong and Shanghai, create a playground of variety. Explore the vertical routes, the winding pathways, but don't forget to look up at the electric backdrop of the city never sleeps. Oh, don't worry, I will absolutely be looking up. The mega city is grand, it's loud, it's tuned to keep the action flowing, and it's coming for the crown. Okay, what? Right, Steve, go away. This scene, this off. Would you like... No, just boot the game, for fuck's sake. Point Break. 8v8 TDM mode, because it isn't going to be anything else. Point Break delivers a rolling battle where the fight is always in motion and stakes rise with every phase and every decision carries weight. It won't. It'll just be, if you don't kill your opponents, you will lose. As you load into Point Break, you find yourself as one of 8 attackers or defenders each side with clear gold. Attackers need to gain control and destroy 9 grand vaults before running out of respawn tokens. While defenders, it's fucking terminal attack, but shitter. It's actually just worse terminal attack, because everybody in the Twitch chat is always like, oh, can you bring back terminal attack? And then they're like, no, we'd really rather not do that. So it was like the most hated game mode in the history of ever. Seriously, what is going on? Okay, World Tour 2.0. World Tour is now your one-stop shop for all your game modes. Yeah, so they've turned everything into a competitive mode now, where there's just going to be sweats in everything now. Like, they basically completely fucked up the balance of the game because they don't understand how to perform matchmaking properly. What used to be a single game mode is now a full progression system that tracks everything you do across the finals. Whether you sweat it out in ranked, or push a platform power shift, or chase eliminations in TDM, every match pushes you forward to your season goals. Fans of the old World Tour mode, it's still here, but it's now called Cash Out. Your World Tour badge progresses regardless of what you play, and as you advance, you'll earn stickers, charms, multi-bucks, and emerald rewards delivered to you at the start of the next season. Everything now builds towards one track, making progress simpler, smoother, and more rewarding. It won't. Like, all this enables is if I go back to actually World Tour, like, it's all just one, it's just choose game mode. And like, if I go to, where's this? It's here. So if you go to leaderboard, you can now see, for example, Power Shift, which is a casual game mode, is now dominated by SSG, which is a team that was at the Grand Majors. So because Embark does not know the first thing about matchmaking, you're going to be probably in games with people who played at the Grand Majors, which, if you ask me, is bullshit and extremely bad for the game. It will probably lose even more players this season because of that. Gone are the days of receiving predetermined skins at the end of a season. If you had ambitious dreams of an emerald dagger, now is your chance to make. Does the thought of a bit of golden from us make your eyes sparkle? You can pick that too. Introducing reward coins. A brand new way for you to choose any weapon skin your heart desires based on your rank and World Tour progress. The gold, platinum, diamond and ruby coins earned through rank cash out, and an emerald coin awarded for reaching the top badge level in World Tour. Fucking what a waste of time that's going to be. You can now sign with any sponsor you like as long as they're not CNS. Whenever you like, and swap them at any time, no more being locked in. This update is about giving you freedom, choice and a reason to mix things up unless you like CNS. We are also adding new loyalty tracks to the official sponsors of Season 9, Volpay, Welcome to the Arena, and Osfuse. You can go with a seasonal sponsor, return to your favourite, or try a little bit of everything as long as they're not CNS. The CEOs are watching, so you can prove your loyalty or leave them wondering if you'll ever return, unless you're CNS. The fans you earn will only go to the active sponsor you have signed with at any given moment, so make sure you sign before stepping into the arena. Don't worry about the fine print, because nobody cares anyway. Balance changes. Controller added aim snapping. Yeah, I actually tested this last night in the practice range with the repeater, because I never really used it before. I find that aim assist makes my experience of the game worse. Like, I hate it more. This is so more people can cheat on console, by the way. Increase the cooldown on aim snapping, added a 1.5 cooldown for aim snapping with sniper rifles, which there is only one of. So of course that's to benefit light players. Oh, hold on, let me just get my notepad up because I need to take notes on this anyway. Alright, so... buffs to light, 1. Nerfs to light, 0. Buffs to medium, nerfs. Buffs to heavy, 0. Nerfs to heavy, 0. So we're gonna, as we go through, I'm gonna be listing this out as such. Added aim snapping to the following weapons. Okay, so we're just gonna count each one as a buff. 1, 2, repeat them. 2, intensive amount. 2. Medium, 1887. 4. 3. 4. Okay, I do a 1 second cooldown for aim snapping with shotguns, revolvers, and grenade launchers. Aim snapping now scales with distance, meaning it no longer gives a stronger effect at longer ranges, unless you're using the sniper. Breach charge, decreased cooldown. That's a Dome shield has the ability for dome shields to block the wind storm. Frag grenade, increase outer radius from 5 to 5.5, increase max damage, radius from 2 to 2.75. That's on all classes, that's just irrelevant. Gas grenade again is on all, decrease cooldown, gateway, decrease maximum range. I'll say that's probably a nerf, but it doesn't really make much difference. Glitch grenade, decrease ammo count from 2 to 1, but decrease cooldown. So they got 1 buff and 1 nerf. Goo. Just goo. Increase explosive damage multiplier to 2.25, so now it'll be easier to break it. Decrease cooldown on the pyro grenade. Decrease explosive damage. Well, of course they have to nerf heavies. Thermal bore. Decrease fuse time. So that's a buff. Decrease cooldown. That's another buff. Decrease the amount of lingering smoke, making it easier to see after it detonates. That's not a buff or enough. Increase damage by 10 on the RPG. Wow, as if that matters. Game modes, cash out, introduce double jeopardy mechanic, team doubles a cash out, i.e. puts a second cash box into an already active cash out station. If that team does not own the cash out at the point that the cash out concludes, they will lose 50% of their cash outs. This doesn't matter because overall you're just going to be playing against 3 stacks who are way higher tier because again Embark doesn't know the first thing about matchmaking. So if somebody does that, you're probably just kind of fucked. Like totally fucked because it's enabling the doubling of cash boxes. It's not any actual threat. Like the only people who do it are extremely good at the game. So you know, like basically it just fucks over casual players even more. Cashbox will no longer despawn whenever time begins as they were previously. I guess that makes no difference. Rename World Tour to Cash Out. I don't know why they bothered. They should just have kept it called World Tour so everybody knows what World Tour is at all times. Increase the overall accuracy of ranked score calculations, which will result in slightly smaller RS changes from match to match. I don't do ranks, so that's completely irrelevant. Rebalance RS calculations to make first round losses in tournaments less extreme, especially for highly seeded teams. So basically this is like buff their good teams, and if you're a shit team or a casual or a solo stack, you're fucked. Mesh Shield got a slight buff, a little bit more damage, and ability added for Dome Shields to block the Winter Claw. We've already done that up above. Decrease the stun duration again, even though it could really do with being higher. Decrease the minimum stun duration. Whatever. Decrease the minimum stun duration. Nerf. Added functionality where, if the clawed victim is far away from the initial point of collision, the winch claw will break. Wow, this is really fucking stupid, man. They really hate anything that's good against lights, don't they? Wind Claw now retracts as soon as it hits an object it can't latch onto, reducing time spent lingering in the air. I don't think that's a buff or a nerf. Decreased damage from 26 to 24. Wow. Not enough of a nerf, honestly. Like, let me take that. Let me hold on. Let me get a light class. Do I have the 93R on anything? 93R. Let's take that into the practice range and see what that actually does. So I don't think that does anything at all. I don't think a damage nerf is, like, of only 2 points is going to be enough. It will still be the single most dominant weapon in the game because it is currently still the most buffed weapon in the entire game. Like, in literally the history of the entire game as well. I mean, I haven't been over the patch notes from season 1 to from season 8. So I don't know if it's magically got a bunch of nerfs, but I fucking highly doubt it. Seems laggier. You have to bear in mind that I'm not good at aiming. Our main concern is against heavy. Hi, big fella. And they can still kill you in 5 bursts. There is literally no difference here. And that's not really even 2, 3. Yeah, so it's still going to be the single most dominant light weapon. And I mean, this is from me, somebody who isn't, like, particularly good with it anyway. But, like, it has been buffed more than any weapon in the entire game. And it was also the singular weapon that was used by lights during the Grand Majors. So of course they buffed it. So they haven't learned anything, basically. They didn't look at the... So they didn't... What they didn't do is they didn't look at the statistics from the Grand Majors and think, maybe this is a little bit fucked. Maybe, like, we should look into the balance of our weapons so people aren't only using one gun. But I guess that was too much to expect from them, like a fucking developer. Decreased damage, fall off, start range, and end range. So basically it makes it slightly less good at range. However, they've increased the damage multiplier to 50% at range. Purified Titan, just damage nerf. Decrease the rate of fire. So it's also slower now. Like, the BFL Titan is such a fucking sad weapon. Like, if I move to Revolver, I don't know why these are considered the same, but like... So, this used to do more damage at 98 to 90, and it's... so yeah, like, if you get the damage for this versus the damage for this, the headshot multiplier, like, so when the BFR first come out, it did 149 damage if you hit a headshot, and now it only does 140, and now it does far less. Whereas the Revolver, which is a medium weapon, does 148 damage, and is easier to use. The maximum range difference is only 1 meter. So yeah, they just hate heavies because they meant, like, the point of heavies is meant to be to counter lights, and they don't do that. Lights counter heavies, which is not how rock paper scissors is meant to work. Increase the damage of the third attack. Okay, so dual blades got another buff. They need to sort out melee in this game because the hitboxes on a lot of these melee weapons isn't actually accurate. Decreased bullet dispersion across all stances when aiming down sights by approximately 30% makes it more accurate. Wow. I don't see that as being of any benefit. Increased damage by 1. Insane. Incredible buff. Increased bullet dispersion slightly when crouching or standing, making the weapon more precise. Oh, decreased bullet dispersion. So it's very, very slightly more accurate. Decrease the amount of vertical recoil during the first 8 bullets, making it slightly easier to control. Slightly increased the amount of vertical recoil. Okay, so it's a nerf, making it harder to control. Awesome. Decreased tactical reload animation, making the weapon. It's not like as good as it was pre all the fucking nerfs they did to it, but it's still not like it's going downhill. Increase the damage fall off and fall off end range, but increase the damage ridiculously. So it's even more damage. Fix an issue where P90 tactical reload could twist the arm. Fix an issue where the left hand could briefly appear during that. Fix an issue in practice range where switching weapons while reloading causes the weapon to continue playing the reload animation incorrectly. They need to add to practice range that you can change scopes and stuff in there. And supports the point blank. Fix a rare issue where cash out stops spawning pushing it. They already said this was not a rare issue. Could not be inserter. Real nice that we're working with professional game developers in there. Due to snagging the travel path platform, Kyoto is temporarily removed from the rotation. Just remove Kyoto. It's such a poorly optimized map. Fuck. Okay, these are super maps. Kyoto optimized physics to improve performance. They do this every season since it was brought into the game, and it hasn't made a damn bit of difference. You can still use lag as a weapon on Kyoto. Fuck. No. Dematerializer. Fix an issue where wall preview would appear before the dematerializer is activated, causing some button presses to be ignored. Fix an issue where a player could be winched after teleporting with via gateway. Fix an issue where in certain scenarios a winch can pull players through walls by reducing pull speed and making the claw release the target to become stuck. Reduce cases where the hook could connect to opponents behind cover by requiring recent line of sight to attach to targets. Yeah, because it's this isn't server side, this is client side. I think what I was saying at one point. VFX melee weapons. Fix an issue that allowed melee weapons to be animation cancelled to attack faster than intended. No, they didn't. They haven't fixed that at all. I don't use melee weapons, but I can guarantee you they haven't fixed that. When purchasing a premium and ultimate pass, you may need to refresh by exiting and re-entering the screen in order to see your 20 unlocked tiers. Okay, a new season, new update for the anti-cheat team as a result of rolling out Denuvo, and any brain will gain additional data streams resulting in significant upgrades to our cheat protection. Perhaps one of the most significant upgrades since we started our journey. They've said that for the last 2 years as well, for the last 2 seasons as well. Detections related to input manipulation, aimbotting, anti-recoil, as well as hardware-assisted cheats have gone up significantly. I highly doubt. The uptick in detections has led to a string of community discussion where players feel they have been banned for no apparent reason. To address this, we've conducted this. We'll see. Like, they're not even banning like actual cheaters; they're banning regular-ass players who haven't done anything. To rule out any false positives, it's worth noting that some of our detections are conservative in nature. They gather data over time, minimizing the possibility of a false positive. Apparently fucking not. There are lots of moving pieces in the line of work, and the cheating landscape is constantly evolving, but so are we. No, they're not. They just don't give a shit. They want people to cheat. Because if people don't cheat, their game dies. And that's why they're fucking... That's why their game keeps dying. Because they like occasionally ban. Oh my god, that is fucking bad. That's gone down a lot. Yikes! Like last month I looked at it and it was like 12,000, and this was like I think it was 20. What was I was looking at before season 9? I think it was. Where was the? Oh yeah, here we go. This is one I was looking at. 24,296. So once again, been hemorrhaging players as if it's going out of fashion. Wow. Okay, well the laptop is loaded up, so now I can. Let me set up. Private match. cash out. Where's City turned into? Let's go Clear Night. Clear Night is always nice. And I wouldn't have to do this if Embark would just allow a free roam mode of their maps, which of course they will not. They still don't let you pick your team name and your teams. Okay, I think that Ranked Cash Out is the longest available one. Yeah, we want to get a good look at this new map. Sorry, I am actually dying. I think. Right. So yeah, we'll take a look at this. I don't hate the new soundtrack, I don't think it's as good as a lot of the other music. Although saying that, I'm obviously biased, so... Yep. Upside for other me is I don't know where I am. Genuinely, they need to make it so you can just free roam the map. Like, I mean, if you're only loaded into the instance for like 10 minutes and it kicks you out anyway, like, I can't see the danger in it. Except it gives people a chance to get cinematic footage. You know, which is what I'm kind of here for. At least a little bit. Oh, fucking. So yeah, I should probably put on the jump pad and the zip line just so I can get movement.
Okay, the Kingfish, the live wires, the big splash, and finally, the boundless.
Right, new map time. Let's have a look at the new map. What's my time limit?
Night has fallen and reduced
It's like a Helldivers
visibility
2.
means
Okay,
our
that's the end of
contestants
that.
need sharp instincts to navigate the arena.
Looks like our arena has loaded without mishap this time. I bet our contestants will want to leave an impression, though.
Cool. Destruction is not smooth unless it's just like loading. That's a weird place for a zip line. How far down this can you go? Quite far. I love that.
Deploying a zip line.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this looks like a vantage point. Can you get on top of it? You can. Oh my god. You can even place a jump pad on top of it. Okay. Alright. So yeah, this map is gonna be sniper heaven. Effectively. Like, if you get up on top of one of these rooftops, I think it's gonna be really difficult to deal with. Kind of just... So you slide if you're in between these? Okay, only a little bit. I was gonna say. These are here by default. That launches you all the way up.
Jump pad here.
Would be nice if that just worked. Okay, I'm wondering if that's optimization or if that's just because I'm not sure if that's optimization or if that's just like first time on the map. That's a long ass way you can put the zipline, by the way. Holy fuck. I missed it. Bounce pad. Red light, I disagree. Okay, maybe I don't. Feels very similar to, I think it's Soul. The big, like, pyramid. You can climb up, like, you can walk up the side of. This one is just, yeah, this is absolutely just to explore. I always at least try to get some people to explore maps with me, because I think there's value in this. Like, I mean, the thing is you've got to bear in mind that this is what pro players do, except they've got a lot of friends who play the game, so they don't need to fucking, like, bypass it with a laptop. Like I do. Don't fight, just explore. Yeah, literally. That's what I'm doing. I like exploring. Well, that was a Mercedes badge for a second there. I'm wondering if that means it's... Yeah, I mean it has to be right. I have to take that as a no instead.
Don't blink, folks. Anything could happen in the second half of this match.
These teams sure have got the sponsors humming with excitement.
This kind of feels more Neo Tokyo than China, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Maybe the two are semi-close.
Zipline cut.
Oh no. But yeah, like if you bounce pad up here, and then... Oh, hold on, there's a whole other section over here that I didn't... I go for no full damage in this game, by the way. Okay, this feels more Oriental China. I think that a lot of it does feel Neo Tokyo, but at the same time... Oh, hi. Why has it got the Season 7 sticker when it should be the CNS one? The upside is... Well, I have absolutely no clue where my other self is. Okay, so those don't break easy, but these do, so... Lots of room for third party. Shut up, folks.
Jump pad deployed.
I would have maybe liked for them to eventually start putting different door entry sounds. That's the same sound they use for every entry of that faction. well, that's the edge of the map. I was wondering if you could get onto that, but I guess not. I'm not sure why I wanted to try that, but I guess now I know. fuck nature.
We're
Right.
down to the final minute.
There's a
Let's
minute
hope
left
our
for testing.
contestants have some juice left in the tank.
Zipline time!
Okay, I didn't know you could do that. That's very cool. Yeah, so this is very much like Soul, where you've got like... I wonder if you shoot that down, where do they all go?
The final countdown begins. 30 seconds remain.
Don't worry, Scotty. I won't tell anyone if you start sweating.
Need a door. Oh, that's just outside.
Deploying jump pad!
Showcasing extraordinary speed and guts. We'll see you next time at the final.
Yeah, it does that because I had the HUD, the HUD on. I'll do it again. I want to look at more. I think the map's nice though. I think there's a lot to enjoy about the map. I'm wondering how much you can destroy. Right. Okay, so I've talked about the battle pass, I've talked about cosmetics, new stuff, I've talked about the patch notes. Done the map or doing the map. It's good shit. Okay, let's see what it's like from the perspective of a light with a grapple hook, because I imagine it's going to be fucking crazy.
Here they are. The Kingfish. The Live Wires. The Big Splash. And finally,
me.
the Boundless.
Oh,
Unleash our contestants.
It's dark out with reduced visibility, but it's not bedtime for our contestants. At least not yet.
It's a clean slate in the arena today. Let's see how the contestants will leave their mark.
And the cooldown on the grapple hook is so disgustingly short, it's unreal. a skybox end. This is annoying. Oh. Does this spurt water when it's destroyed? I imagine these don't do a hell of a lot of environmental damage. Now I think about it. Doesn't make a lot of sense if they did. Let's see if I can just get up here first. Okay, answer is no. I'm not good enough. Of course, you've got the rooftops. So if there's a fight going on anywhere, you can just be on top of rooftops and be, generally speaking, quite annoying. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be another one of those relatively poorly optimized maps. It already feels a bit shaky in a lot of places when doing demolition stuff. I've experienced, it's only very minor, but like there's been a bit of lag every single time I've done the exploding barrel at something.
Going over there.
I'm just wondering if I can hit that, whatever range that actually is.
Going over there.
Can you arc it high enough that it will hit it? That looks very close. I mean, eventually you get to a stage where it's just diminishing returns. Either that or it's, by the time it reaches there, it's doing so little damage, it's just not valid. I keep forgetting I don't have dash on this right now, which is highly unusual for me. My accuracy is goddamn abominable. Oh, nice. City transfer station. Yeah, this map is an optimization nightmare.
That's for sure, Scotty. Keep your eyes glued on this epic battle.
Like every time you do goo as well. Like, oh hi. I don't know, maybe it's only in some areas.
We've got our first elimination of the match. Our teams are finally getting acquainted.
We've got some trigger-happy contestants out there today. Love it!
Trigger
Look, the
happy
Volpe
but
store.
strategic, Scotty. It's a delicate balance.
So I wonder what causes it to lag in some places but not in others. This is a bit of just like a house in Monaco. Yeah, absolutely similar. Cool, I've created myself a door. Oh, you can also off-rail from it here. Yeah, this feels straight up house in Monaco style. See, the general rule of thumb is that my computer is only barely capable of running this game anyway, so if it can run the map without too many more issues, then it's probably solid. Yeah, I can only see this map as being like beneficial to light, like because of the verticality. You'd have to do a lot of like destruction of property to take away the high ground, which is kind of what you're meant to do to beat lights. You're fucking up this jump, man. Hold on. There you go. Oh, fucking hard. It's like that picture of like the gate in the woods. But it's like, oh no, anyway. I think there are probably better places they could start now. Okay, maybe it's specific to
One
like
last push could change everything.
explosive damage. Let me find another explosive barrel. We can push on something like that and see what happens. I'm not gonna fucking find one, am I? That's pretty explosive.
We just entered the last 30 seconds of the match.
The clock is ticking and the teams need to step up.
Game, please give me explosive barrel. I think there's one over here anyway. No, I went to the wrong place. So yeah, it's sometimes when it's demolition, sometimes when it's goo. It's inconsistent. Oh no, it's a wing.
Roundless claim victory. Their strategy and speed proved unbeatable. On behalf of us here in the finals, thanks for
Okay, so the map looks good. It's a little bit laggy in some places. It's kind of just like it needs a little bit more optimization. But it's not like a terrible thing, like, because overall the map seems really stable. It's also fucking huge. This is it's another map where I would very likely do like a hide and seek event with people, or hide and kill, like where people like one person counts to 10 and then has to go and find all of the other people. I think that would be cool, but this is like another one of those huge maps. Why is it saying I'm on console? On my PC, on the laptop it's saying I'm on Steam. I'm on Steam. I don't know what this is. What is this? Let me see. Heaven or Else. After this, after I checked out whatever the fuck this is. I'll probably go have some breakfast. Heaven or Else, 5v5 team deathmatch. Damaging opponents makes them fly further when hit. Load out pre-selected items rebalance for this event. Okay. God, I'm an assault player. I'm blue assault in a fucking Holto top. Why would you have a healing emitter and a goo grenade? I guess goo grenade makes sense, but healing emitter is questionable. Oh, it's like heavy hitters, but with a spear instead. Okay. broadly speaking,
The
see the
Live
point.
Wires up against the Boundless. Let the games begin.
Ew.
Our contestants are locked in and ready to go. This one's gonna shake the clouds and crack the gates.
This doesn't have any like environmental damage, does it? It does, but it's very minimal. So it basically ruined a lot of the fun. I don't know. It's not a trophy. It's not poking very little holes in things. The sledgehammer was. The heavy hitters was far better because it had like you had like the sledgehammer. Meanwhile, with this, it's just picking away at shit.
Time to bounce.
Alright, got to go. Hey, thanks for coming. Yeah, I'm nearly done. I'm just testing out whatever the fuck this is. I kinda hate it. Have a good one. Let's see.
Up on up.
Yeah, this is kind of, compared to heavy hitters, this is kind of boring. Because sorry, I'm new game mode sucks.
Heel coming up.
You can damage your own heal wall. I did not know that. You couldn't destroy this whole thing in 2, man. That's so disappointing. Yippee! Goodbye, cruel world. Alright. Okay. Well, we'll look at season 9. I'll be back at some point. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do for the season. Yeah, peace.